Mr. and Mrs. Bari, my fellow partner and investor to the UCSI Bangladesh branch campus here. Mr. Molla Wahiduzzaman, Chairman of UCSI University Bangladesh branch campus, Board of Directors, Emeritus Professor Dr. Atio Rahman, UCSI University Bangladesh branch campus academic advisor and our special guest today. Professor Dato Insignio Dr. Muhammad Saleh Jafar, UCSI University Bangladesh branch campus Pro Vice Chancellor. Mr. Joe Chen, Provost of UCSI University Bangladesh branch campus. Members of the board, esteemed faculty members and staff, distinguished guests, parents and guardians, dear students, ladies and gentlemen, Selamat Datang, and I wish you warm greetings from Malaysia. Our fellow students, how are you today? That is the sign of being hungry, or you're not warm up yet. All right, let me do it one more time. Abba Kabal, how are you? That sounds better. Well, as a founder of UCSI University, I'm deeply honored to be here today. For decades, I have been asked when UCSI University would establish an overseas branch campus. And with UCSI University Bangladesh branch campus up and running, I'm finally able to say that we have done so. So thank you, Mr. Bari, for your investment and for your trust and confidence at the UCSI Group. I'm delighted to see the second batch of UCSI freshies. Welcome to UCSI. Welcome to your house, or should I say, your second home for the next few years. When I was invited for today's second orientation program, I immediately booked my flight to Dhaka. It would only be proper for me to address Bangladesh branch campus maiden intake in person. And as fun as orientations may be, I don't think there would be a third edition in this way. So I simply had to be here. I'm not a newcomer to this country. Back in 20 years ago, and up until probably about a decade ago, 10 years ago, I would come here often and to help out in the running of a Malaysian college here. I'm sure some of you may have heard of that college by the name of Badana College of Malaysia. Yeah, so that was like 25 years ago. Now, jokes aside, I would like to congratulate all the freshmen for embarking on a new exciting chapter in life, one where they will be the principal author. This means you will have to make some important decisions and adjustments. It is a time for exploration. It is a time for change. Above all, it is a time to realize your potential. Dear freshmen, many of you probably know that UCSI University is synonymous with academic excellence and graduate outcomes. The QS World University Rankings 2024 ranks UCSI in the top 300, classifying it in the world's top 1%. UCSI is also ranked as Malaysia's top private university for employer outcomes and sustainability and a competitive annual exercise. And this is an annual tracer studies done by the Malaysian Ministry of Higher Education. For the last several years, UCSI's graduates has been 100% employable. Now this is really quite an achievement. Out of several thousand of our graduates every year, every single one of them is employable. Okay? This goes to testify that the engagement with the industry partners in our annual curriculum reviews and so forth, it has brought very fantastic fruits for the industry, for the university. And I'm proud to say that this can now be extended to this country, Bangladesh. Of course, Bangladesh has been a major supplier of labor force in our country, and we are very thankful because of the much contributions done by your people, and which brings to the much developments that are needed in our country. And we would like to come to this level and to be able to educate also not only the laborers that are helpful to us, but also the thought leaders for your country, and that will help to sustain this wonderful country of yours. Now I say this not to boast, but to drive home the value of the credential you are pursuing. Recognized around the world, a UCSI credential will open doors for you. It will serve as a global passport. Be encouraged, for as far as graduate outcomes go, a UCSI education will set you on your trajectory. Today, UCSI counts not one, but 4 Forbes 30 under 30 Asia inductees in its alumni network. And they are joined by entrepreneurs, scientists, doctors, public health policy makers, as well as some of Malaysia's most prominent musicians and media personalities. I'm encouraged that more graduates are stepping up as social entrepreneurs. They champion worthy causes. They uplift the poor and the underprivileged. So when they succeed, society wins as well. For many of them, the seeds of change were sown right here at UCSI, and the initial efforts often started as insignificant sparks that were easily overlooked. We see this in a group of scholars who took it upon themselves to give back to society, conducting free lessons for refugee and underprivileged children. The musicians who used their talents to reach out to those with learning disabilities. The pharmacy student who decided that he would not work for Big Pharma, but for victims in war-torn nations that really needed help. They work to make a difference for the less fortunate when they could be having fun, partying on the weekend, and by finding joy in putting others first, they are now ahead in life. It is now your turn to dare boldly and do greatly. I want to encourage you to make a full use of every opportunity you have at university. Think hard, work smart, and do your best in every endeavor. Build lasting friendships, not only with your course-mates, but with your peers from other disciplines. Participate in the cross-fertilization of ideas, and never forget that you have what it takes to achieve. Lastly, commit yourselves to the time-tested values of audacity, integrity, perseverance, and excellence. Do so, and I have no doubt that you will go far. I wish you the very best as you embark on this exciting stage of life. Thank you for having me today.